All right, welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I'm your host, Tim Lyons, on a solo episode today. Got Randy out traveling, so you got me today. Quick announcement, guys. You've got 3 weeks left to our Growth Summit. That's our May 19th through 21st in Franklin, Tennessee, outside of Nashville. Tickets are just about out. So if you're planning on being there, go ahead and head on over to fitprogrowthsummit.com. You'll be able to check out the speaker lineup. Got tons of keynotes, lots of great presentations, and I'm just looking forward to this event, man. This is our fourth one. We got some cool stuff too. If you've been to any of our past ones, we've got some cool, pins and some things that we're going to kind of represent some of our past, growth summits. You'll be able to rock those. I got some awards to give out, so I'm pumped. So go ahead and grab your ticket now, fitprogrowthsummit.com. All right, so this episode, guys, this is really stemming from some of our coaching calls recently with some of our clients. And it's funny because I can understand where some of these guys are coming from, but I also can't. So let me explain. Really, the choices that you make in your business, you really have two resources that you can, give up in order to get things done. So number one is time. You can do it yourself. And the other one is money, right? So you can invest in doing something. And so, for example, if your business is lacking lead flow, you need new clients, you have a choice to make. Number one, you can spend money on marketing, get an agency, you can invest in software, you can do all these things that cost money investing in your marketing. Or you can spend the time knocking on doors, putting out door hangers, standing in front of the, in front of the grocery store, going to expos. Again, that takes up a lot of your time. And we've got gym owners that, they're in the mindset of, hey, I want to work as little in my gym as possible, but yet they don't want to spend the money to invest to grow their business. And so it's like you can't have both ways. It's one or the other. You have to decide if you're going to invest the time. If you're not willing to invest the time, you got to invest the money. And investing the money could be in automation and software. It could be in marketing spend. It's an agency, marketing agency to get you the clients. And so, gym owners that want to kind of get out of their gyms have to make a hard reality, a hard decision that, hey, this is going to take time. It's going to take money to get out of there. So something else that's coming up quite a bit recently is, some of our other clients are like, hey, I want to work in as little as possible. Let me hire a bunch of staff and a bunch of trainers, a bunch of managers. And then they get freaked out when the expenses are way higher than last quarter or the last year at this time. And before you make any decisions on new hires at all, if you are going to want to maybe start to wean yourself out of the business, you got to make sure that the revenue can support the new payroll. And we did an episode, I want to say, it might have been like 5 or 6 episodes ago, but anytime that we want to invest in the business and we don't necessarily have the cash flow to do it, we just basically do the math and determine how many clients do I need to bring in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks in order for me to be able to have the money to invest in the next thing, the next employee, the next tool. It's just math. And what's interesting sometimes that gym owners kind of jump the gun and they start hiring and they're really overstaffing for really their needs. And it's kind of like the chicken and the egg. Like, do you staff for the business that you want in the future, or do you staff for the business that you have today? And I would caution most business owners out there not to overinvest in staff only until you really you're busting at the seams. Because in reality, most likely your coaches, your staff really are underperforming as it is. So in order to kind of put more stuff on their plate, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's not like they're slammed and working from, wire to wire and everything is getting done. They're really got some free time. And so I would load up as much as you can, get as many new clients in your business as you can before you start investing in, the new staff, the manager, the next kind of the middle management of your organization. So just a quick episode today, guys. I want to really push home the point that you have one or the other. You can't not invest either. So it's time. It's either you're going to do it, you're going to spend the time, put the hours in, or you're going to spend the money to, hire, and then or hire it out, or hire an agency, or hire software, because software does a job. I mean, one of the best things you can do, literally the best use of your funds, is invest in automation. That takes it's a one-time investment, and it basically takes the role of an employee, getting the job done, following up with leads, getting people booked, getting them rebooked. And so really the point today, guys, is you need to take a hard look at your decisions you're making in your business. Make sure it's in alignment with what you want to do. And then number 2, are you willing to put the time in? Or if you're not, you better be willing to put the money in. So that's it, guys. Think about it. That's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys get a chance to meet us at the Growth Summit, fitprogrowsummit.com. That's it for this episode, guys. Until next time, keep changing lives. We'll see you on the next show. Bye. All right, and thank you for listening to that episode of the Built to Grow podcast, where we help gym owners win. Now, do you want to connect with me and other gym owners online? All you need to do is join our private Facebook group, Business Talk with Fitness Professionals. Just head on over to Facebook and type in Business Talk with Fitness Professionals, and when you do, we're going to give you our 10 marketing strategies 7-figure gym owners use to win. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, keep building something great.